I haven't implemented yet the game state for pause and game over. So right now the first is loading, and after we load everything in our init method, we change to playing to that. But I want to add the functionality to pause the game when I press enter. So I need to add some stuff before I can do that. I'll be adding here below the score. I will add the GUI, the stuff that I need because I want to show some text in the screen to say that the game is paused, right? So I need to add an advanced texture, and I'm going to add this class after. Advanced dynamic texture, that's fine. I need that. And I need a message block of text, which will be a GUI, a text block. I will also need a score text for the score, and I also need a post text, and a score. This score block, I'm going to use that at the end, maybe in the next video, but I will need those. I need to set them, all of them. So I'm going to create a function that it will be set UI, and it's pretty much like I did in the bricks game. So for the advanced textures, it equal UI advanced dynamic texture, then create full screen UI, and I'm going to add a name that it will be the UI. So I'm going to also create the other instances for the this message blocks equals new UI text block, and I'm going to add the others as well. And I had a score block, and I had a post text, and I had score text, score block. I'm going to change the post text for score block to have everything in place. Or there should be text, right? Message text. txt. txt. txt as well. And here for txt. That's fine. I can go to my, that's it. So now I need to define the properties for everyone. So for the message text, I can set the color that it will be white. For the font size, it will be 24. For the top, so this measures in pixels, so I'm gonna add 0 pixels because I want it to be at the center. For the left, it will be also 0 pixels, and I need to add this advanced texture. This one. I need to set this here. That add control, and I need to pass the message text. That's it. But I don't want to show that right now because I don't have any message. So I'm going to set this visibility to false. right? I don't want to show anything on the screen at the moment. So now I'm going to do the same with the score text or with the pause text. Pause.txt, so I'm going to just set the properties. It will be white, but the pause, I want that to appear at the position -140. And I'm going to set the text here. So this post text, without text, it will be game post. So, but it will be invisible because I'm going to show that when I just pause the game, after I press enter. And I'm going to copy everything again, and now I'm going to set the score. So for the score text, it will be white, and it's also 24, but I want the score to appear in a different place. It will be -400, and it will be -500. I want that to be a little bit at the top of the screen, right? The message. And I'm going to set the visibility to false again. So remember that all the set methods I have need to be called in the init, in the main init method. I'm trying to keep an order here. This set UI. So this is fine, but I need to pause again when I press the enter. So how can I do that? Well, here when I have my input process, I can add when I release, so in the key up, when I release the enter key, I can add a new case. In the case the key press is enter, then this one, then I'm gonna change the game state, right? If my game state it's this current game state, it's game state playing. If it's playing and I just press enter, I want to change that to be pause. So I'm going to change this to game state pause. And I'm going to show the score here. I think I can show it that here also, and the post text as well. So this score text, that text equals score, this score, right? And I'm gonna make that visible because it's invisible. It's visible, it's gonna be true. And I'm gonna do the same for the pause message, right? Score text, pause text, it will be true. That's fine. But if not, then that means that if my game state is not playing, it means it's in pause state. So I need to set this state to playing again. So I'm going to change this current game state to playing, and I need to make those invisible as well. So this time those will be false. And I think that's it for the pause functionality. I have the game state, I set the UI, I can I can show the text or hide it when I am, you know, when I press the enter key. And let me check on the render, because I want that to render even if I have my game pause or just in game over. Render. Yeah, here. So the loading, and then I need to add. So if this post, and if my game says game over, yeah, I'm gonna render the scene when I have those game states, right, which are the ones that are implemented in the game. So what I'm gonna pause or disable is the functionality or in the update, but the render won't be affected by that. So let me save, and let me check again here. Let me refresh. Even if I press enter, so we have the game pause, right? And now, lastly, let me hide the capsule. So the wireframe true, and it's visible chip collider. Yep, it's visible false. I want to put the collider here, chip collider. This chip, yeah, that's fine. That's correct. You have to make it invisible, so I won't show the capsule anymore, and set enemies on the colliders here. The enemy colliders. Yeah, it's visible. Will be also false, and I'm gonna do the same for the other collider. Remember that if they are false, they are still enabled, and they can check intersection between different colliders or meshes. If you don't want them to check their intersections, you need to set enable to false. So I think it's working now. Now you can see that the game doesn't have the colliders anymore, and I can shoot at them. And that's it. I can still pause the game. I need to implement the game over. That will be in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching. And if you have any suggestion or comment, just put it below. Thank you.